Well, now we're going to take you to Libya, where the country is still in shock after a Mediterranean storm triggered massive flooding on Sunday. More than 5,300 people were killed. Two dams collapsed in the hardest hit city of Derna. Entire families and city blocks were swept away by waves, which rose more than 20 feet. Search teams are still retrieving bodies, but collapsed roads and bridges are restricting their movement. Our Holly Williams is following this from London.
Good morning, Anne-Marie. Derna was a city of 100,000 people, but the death toll is already over 5,000, according to local officials. And the city's mayor says that number could rise to 20,000. Storm Daniel, which killed 15 people in Greece last week, swept across the Mediterranean Sea and hit Libya's coastline on Sunday, causing two dams just outside Derna to burst. Floodwater then gouged its way through the city with waves up to 23 feet, according to one report, destroying entire city blocks, smothering them in brown silt and leaving the streets carpeted in bodies. One Libyan official said a quarter of Derna has been obliterated. They're now burying the dead in mass graves, some of them still unidentified. 30,000 people have been forced from their homes. Libya's people have suffered through years of civil war and violent extremism, leaving their country with two rival national governments. There were fears that would hamper the rescue effort, but the United Nations says they are now talking to each other. Anne-Marie.
All right, Holly, thank you. Joining us now from Benghazi on the phone is Dr. Nagib Al-Tarhouni. Thank you so much for joining us, because I know you have a lot going on. Can you just give us a sense of the condition of the patients that you are seeing?
Well, for now, what we're most dealing with is physical traumas and psychological ones as well. The physical ones are, I think it's above our league. The situation is overwhelming. We're unprepared, under-equipped. This is the first time we've ever faced a risk or exposure of such large manifestations, because for our country, we're used to civil wars. We've seen a lot of deaths, a lot of people dying here and there, but not of this scope. This is too large for us to deal with. We're not prepared, and the numbers are overwhelming. We're understaffed, under-equipped, and we need all the help we can get.
Well, I can't even imagine how you go about tackling this. Our Holly Williams, the report that just came right before you, describes how the water came in and just swept whole neighborhoods essentially away. What does the search effort look like now, then? What are the main issues?
What's the what?
The search effort. As people sort of get out.
Effort, well, this is the worst part of the situation, or at least the secondary worst part of the situation, because now the number of deaths is increasing just because not of the blood flood, but because of our inability to actually rescue the people from under the wreckage, under the ruins, under the destructions. There are people are still stuck in there without food or water. We get children and women and old people. All of these are under the ruins, and we use shovels to actually get them out. We are so under-equipped. We don't have enough help. We don't have helicopters to save the people who are in the flood. And the bureaucracy is ruining everything. Everything is too slow. The action is very slow. We haven't got the rescue of the large scope of the disaster. Yeah. We need a large rescue team. We need people who understand the situations. We need dogs. We need helicopters. We need people who know how to get these people out from under there. Because what we're doing right now is just out of bravery, just people heading there and trying to lift the ruins and the destructions by their hands, by the shovels. And this is not the way it works, but unfortunately, this is the only thing that we have.
So right now, and I know, in terms of sort of government support, Libya it's been challenging over the many years. But are you seeing government support coming in any way, or is it really just grassroots, neighbors, family members coming to the area to try and help?
Everyone is trying to do their best. The problem is not in the effort or the intentions. The problem is we don't know how to deal with it. There are a large number of people are trying to help, but we don't know how to. We need logistic teams, people who know how to act, plans. We need more plans, people who know how to react to situations. We have the manpower, but we don't have what it takes to use this manpower. What we lack is planning. We lack logistic planning and teams who know what they're doing. This is what we actually lack the most.
That makes a lot of sense, Doctor. This is obviously, a specialized situation. It's not a fire. It's not, sort of a car crash.
Yes,
this is a mass flooding.
Yes, we are underprepared for. We've never faced such a problem before.
Yeah.
We're not used to natural disasters, so this is totally a new thing for us, and the world is not acting fast enough.
Dr. Nagib Al-Tarhouni, thank you so much.
Thank you.